Your country 1039 KGRT, Jackson Dean, and don't come looking. Gino Aragon here with you this morning. And yes, it's about that time.
Time now for the question of the day.
It is indeed time for our question of the day. And our question to the day actually comes to you because I saw this interview with Kevin Hart, and he was talking to the Hollywood Reporter, and he said that he was the class clown in school. Yeah, I thought he was the guy that wanted to laugh without laughter. He felt something was missing. So he says, so all the trouble came from doing things that you weren't supposed to do in class, but it was always done in a loving way, not in a malicious way. I loved being the guy who was responsible for people smiling in those classrooms. So, yeah, Kevin Hart, to no big surprise, was indeed the class clown. But that got me thinking, were you the class clown in school? No? If so, can you give some examples of some of the things that got you that moniker? Did you get in trouble for anything like that? And when I think of myself as being the class clown, no. I was definitely not the class clown, although I did like to make people laugh on occasion. But I think to steal a bit from a comedian that I saw once, wasn't the class clown. I was the class comedian, because the class comedian is the one that talks the class clown into doing all of that stuff. See, somebody has to talk them into stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe that's how I would characterize myself, but that is our question of the day. Were you the class clown? Did you know the class clown? Can you give any examples of some of the things that were done and maybe the trouble that was to be had? That is our question of the day. Of course, you can give me your answers on the Zia Comics hotline, the Zia Comics text line. That's 575-523-KGRT for both of those. And, of course, our social media pages are up and running, so you can leave comments on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter as well. So go ahead and let me know your answer to our question of the day. Were you the class clown? And if you were, can you give us some examples of some of the things that you did? And did you ever get in trouble with those? That is our question of the day. Okay, I think I got all that taken care of. Ooh, gotta love it when things are going right. Almost feels like a Monday morning, but it's not. It's Tuesday. I know it's Tuesday because I looked at the calendar today to make sure that I got my correct days. But yeah, that is our question of the day, because can you think? Now, I will say this, maybe in my younger school days, maybe elementary, maybe a little bit more in mid school for sure. I guess you could say I was a class clown. I had a good friend of mine that we did some really, really goofy things in mid school, and we never really got in trouble for them. But, you would always get those weird looks from some of the other students. So I guess in mid school, I could have been considered possibly a class clown, or they just called me a clown. I don't know. Kids can be mean. But in high school, not so much. Just kind of stuck to myself for the most part. But those days were interesting, to be sure. So we're going to go a little bit nostalgic. But were you the class clown, or did you know the class clown, or possibly did you talk somebody into doing things that they shouldn't have? That would be the class comedian for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on around the world. All you pumpkin spice latte fans will be happy as it returns to Starbucks today. Yeah, apparently it will cost you a little bit more. The cost has gone up from $5.45 to $5.95. So, inflation, gotta love it. Also, I see that the Costco stores are now selling Christmas decorations. Giant Frosty the Snowman, lawn displays, towering Christmas trees, all on sale at select stores. Yeah, we haven't even hit Halloween yet. We're still in September. Come on, guys. Also, I see that Hollywood, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is joining the cast of Beverly Hills Cop 4. And yes, if you didn't know it, they're doing a Beverly Hills Cop 4. It's going to be a Netflix movie officially titled, get this, Beverly Hills Cop, Axel Foley. So, yeah, it's going to be interested in that one. In other movie news, Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase are going to star in a new movie together called Zombie Town. Basically, the synopsis is this: quiet town upended when a 12-year-old Mike and his friend Karen see a horror movie called Zombie Town and unexpectedly see the title characters leap off the screen and chase them through the theater, because nobody expects that to happen for sure. I think they just fell asleep in the theater, my personal thing. Also saw that Nissan will no longer make Maximas after 2023. So the company is switching to electric vehicles and has plans to produce other things. We'll call it that way. So, and it also, another world's record was set, this time by Li Zhihao from China, solving 3 Rubik's Cubes while juggling them. What? He has solved the puzzles in 3 minutes and 29. Guy just solved 3 Rubik's Cubes while juggling them in under 4 minutes, under 3.5 minutes. It's a world record. I've been working on mine for 30 years, and without peeling out the stickers, I haven't got anything. I don't know. That's just kind of weird. Still, waiting for some of our answers on the class clown. If you were the class clown, and did you do anything that would earn that moniker, and did you ever get in trouble for that? That is our question of the day. Go ahead and get your answers in on our Zia Comics hotline, Zia Comics text line, 575-523-KGRT. And, of course, leave your comments on all of our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. But that is our question of the day.